Hello everyone! In this video, we're going to discuss the Social Security and taxes setup in the system. I will show you where it's located and how you can set up this feature based on the country you're living in. So this doesn't specifically follow a specific country because the setup is done based on the user's requests and requirements. So first of all, I'm logged in from the admin account because it's very sensitive data that cannot be viewed in any other user, so it must be from the admin account. Then I will go through the File menu, Setup Modules, HRMS Settings, and General Settings. Then I will choose the company I want to see the tax setup for, since Hinawi Software contains a multi-company creation feature which allows the user to create as much company they need. For example, I will click on Hinawi Standalone Sample Test, and then I will click on Tax Setup. But before I go there, I will show you how to even display the tax setup in this menu. I will go to Edit Company, and then I will go to Company Policy, and then I will make sure that the taxes option is selected as yes here, because if it's no, then it's not going to be displayed in that window we were just in. So make sure this is yes, that's the first step. After that, we're going to go here, click on the tax setup, and then we can create as much percentages, exemptions, taxable salary items as we want. Here we have two created taxes already in the system. So we're going to go through them. We're going to see the setup that is done already on the system and how to edit. So the example for today is basically going to be about the Jordan taxes for the single and for the married in Jordan. So let's click on that. As you can see here, there are several things to notice. First of all, the effective from. This is the date in which the tax setup will be based on. So make sure that the tax date is accurate as per your needs. And after that, we're going to decide if there is any gender, marital status, kids, no kids, region, nationality, religion, and then the bands. Here we're going to set the bands from to. So make sure that the bands are accurate based on the latest tax setup in Jordan so far. This is the band percentages and rates currently. So from 0 to 5,000, the rate is 5%, and so on until we reach 20,000 and above, which is 25%. So this is single in Jordan. And then we're going to go to the other one. Again, here with the effective date, make sure that you set the effective date. For example, this is just sample file, but on your real file, make sure that the effective date is correct based on your usage in the system. After that, you're going to check the percentages and the bands from to. And then here, those two that are created here will automatically show in the exemptions. So in the exemptions, you can see what you created above. Click on here and make sure that this row is selected. This will keep the exemption amount as it is while calculating the applied taxes that we are going to see later. So make sure that this is selected here. Make sure the effective date is correct. And here the amount is added monthly, because if we are going to see the tax exemptions for single people in 2021 for taxes in Jordan, it's 9,000 actually, 9,000. So, but here it's 750 because it's divided by 12. Same thing applies to the other one, which is the Jordan taxes 2021 for married. This is 1,500 because it's 18,000, but 18,000 divided by 12 is 1,500. So we're going to make sure that the amount here is 1,500 and save that window. So this is what you have to do here. Of course, if you want to create something new from scratch, go to new percentage here, click on it. So first of all, you add the name here, and then make sure you add it in both English and Arabic. And tax paid by is by employee. Here select 0% and then click salary bands. That's what you have to do in order to create another percentage tax, and then click on it and start the setup as we seen above. So this is how we can do this. That's regarding the taxes. It will reflect to the salary sheet after we go to payroll, HR payroll, and then we can create the draft salary sheet and the actual creation of the salary sheet, and then we can apply taxes from here. After we apply taxes, we can get the taxable salary for and select the month on which it's created. So any month that is created can be displayed here, and then when you click on it, it will show you all the taxes related setup which we did based on the page that we were just in. So that's regarding the taxes. Now let's move to the Social Security. First of all, I'm going to go to the Manage Employees menu, and then set salary and benefits, and then we can create or adjust single salary. After that, I will select the company, and I will select the employee because the Social Security setup is done on each employee individually. Then I will click enter, and then I can see from here there's a tab called Social Security. So from here, there are several things to be done. We can add the employee's social security number and employee tax number. And regarding this part right here, we can add the employee's social security percent and the company's social security percent based on the number or the amount which will be added here. But notice here that this part is currently grayed out because there are two locations in the system in which you can add the social security in, and you can choose one of those two methods to use that social security. So based on the setup, notice here that this social security tab is active only if you tick the option use social security tab from pension, which is in the file settings, HRMS settings, company settings, and then the payroll policy. So let's go do that. We can go here, HRMS settings, general settings, and then company setup. Let's go to the payroll policy and make sure from here that in the pension tab the social security option is selected. And here you can notice that we have a very important setup here, which is regarding the number of days to be greater than or equal specific number of days in which the social security amount will be calculated on for new joiners. So for example, let's talk about the Jordanian policy regarding this matter. For Jordan, any employee who has been working in the company for less than 16 days will have his or her social security calculated as 0. If they exceed 16 days, then their social security calculations will be included. So make sure here that you select 16 days, for example, or any other number that matches with your company or country policies. Same thing applies to end of service. If the total number of days is greater than or equals 16 days, the system will calculate full month of social security in the amount of end of service and here in the new joiners. So after that, I can save and close. Data is saved successfully. And then we can go back here to the Manage Employees. We can go back to Manage Employees, set salary, and then select the company we want, and then select the employee, click enter, go to the Social Security tab, and now it's displayed where we can add the salary we want, whether it's basic salary or total salary. We can add here the employee's social security salary to have the percentage calculated from it. So for example, if we say here 700, and then here we can set the employee's social security, which is 7.5 for the employee's social security and 14.25 for the company's social security, and then we can save and close this part. And that's everything regarding the setup for the taxes and the social security. Of course, all these results will be displayed to the payroll and of course the HRMS reports, where from here we can go to the taxes reports, view the different types of taxes reports in here. We can see other related reports regarding the pension and social security from here, from employee payroll information. So this is everything regarding today's video. I hope it's easy and straightforward. Please don't hesitate to contact us in case you have any questions, and best of luck. Thank you.